Question of the day, Troy.
Question of the day is, as a kid, who in your family or close to you had the coolest car? Like, what you thought, doesn't necessarily have to be cool today, but like you thought it was super cool as a kid.
Yeah. For a little while, one of my aunts had a little yellow Volkswagen Beetle.
What did you think about? I saw one the other day. What did you? Yeah, this was a hot car, right? Yeah.
I mean, it was so unique back then.
Yeah.
You know, it was the most unique car on the road back then. So I thought it was cool. It was tiny.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wanted one so bad, couldn't fit.
The trunk in the front.
Oh, that's right. The trunk is in the front.
True. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that was mine as a kid. I wasn't exposed to many cool cars when I was a kid.
Yeah, me neither.
So I was raised like veal, and I had to go to like boarding school growing into my when I was like 13 into high school. So anyway, we would train at a place called Foxcatcher, and it's where Mr. DuPont had his manor, and all these different athletes would train on there. But MFer would drive a literal tank to go from station to station. A true tank. You were never allowed to talk to him. Wins. He can only talk to you. That it was so odd. He would wear like velour tracksuits, and he was just a very strange human being. You were never allowed to talk to him. I'll say that again. But yeah, he was just a very...
Make eye contact?
Oh, no. He was a very odd human being.
Was he Russian or something?
Well, this is a very famous story. He shot the Olympic wrestler that lived on his campus. It's a story back in the day. And so then one day we woke up and we were never allowed to go train there again because he shot Dave Swartz. And it was like this whole thing. And then he barricaded himself in his house in one of like a safe room or something. And they had to coax him to get out. It was a whole major story. There's a movie about it. I think Steve could
shoot you with the tank.
Right, exactly. Me, you know me with my mouth. God sakes. So he, long story short, I mean, there's a movie, Steve Carell, I think, won the Academy Award for it, but it's called Foxcatcher. Check it out. It's a great story. But yeah, I would live through that with the tank. Yeah, it's scary.
Wow. Jeez, man.
Glad Clay's going next.
I was going to say, we could all just stop now. I mean, nobody's beating that. I mean,
people riding lawnmowers in my neighborhood. It gives me PTSD.
Wow. What you got, Clay?
Well, I always thought the old Corvettes were pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The curvy ones.
Yeah.
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 The Stingrays.
Yeah.
Who had one of those?
Were cool.
Just some dude driving next to us one time.
All right.
I'm going to call him my cousin.
Okay. There were a lot of Volvos in my family growing up.
Yeah.
Lots of Volvos. They're not the coolest.
They're the
cars.
safest, though.
They were safe. That's why my dad always got them. Yeah.
Isn't Blake rock one?
Yeah, Blake has a Volvo.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love that car. It looks great.
And mine was my Uncle Steve. He had a Jeep. And the story I remember is we were, because you could take it off-road and you had to lock in the hubs and everything. But, we didn't wear seatbelts at that time. So we're riding through an orange grove and like it's got some different hills to it and stuff like that. And he hit a bump. And me and my sister both flew up, and luckily we hit our head on the roll bar.
Yeah.
So if we hadn't hit the roll bar, we would have went flying out.
Oh my goodness!
And we're both just like, oh
yeah,
and
seeing stars.
But it still was the coolest car we had. So
lucky to have blood on the brain.
No tank.
No tank. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, with the velour tracksuit, never forget it. Like Juicy Couture was big back in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't come out to the Florida Man games because we are looking at getting a tank out there, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give it
definitely can't now.
Little flashback.
Yeah.
Just popping 911.
Now Davey doesn't want to come in, so okay.
I got therapy.